my favorite part of your story. We are. Hey guys, how are you? We are gonna start 3/4 of the way in and then jump back to the beginning because I was just in the middle of a conversation, which Periscope and Twitter shouldn't force me to stop telling you what I was telling you, which was my favorite part of your story, was that you cut a little part of your shoe out of your spin shoe for your toe. You're probably like, what, right? We're here with Cori Goldfarb.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
So considering it's been one heck of a couple of weeks and months for you.
Yes.
But first of all, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
I spent the last 5 minutes talking about how you and I are like, you're like Bizarro Jenna. So I'm totally into living a healthy lifestyle and taking care of myself and all of it, but from the health and fitness style. Like I don't know if I've ever been without someone from television putting mascara on me. I may not have even ever used mascara. Like I don't appreciate the beauty world the same way you do.
Right.
So it's so great to be able to sit down and have a conversation with someone who not only appreciates it, but the fact that you want to get up every day and run to work. So tell me a little bit about what you're doing right now and where you are in your life.
Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I am a spa owner of a medical spa in Roslyn, New York.
So what's a medical spa?
A medical spa, our tagline is from lipsticks to lasers. Everything. So as you see, you're a la natural, and I am very natural, but with so much makeup on and fake lashes, because this is...
See, but I can't even tell, so good for you.
Well,
and obviously it's
I love
working.
makeup. Yeah, but I also, when I go to the gym, I have to have lipstick on, but other than that...
So you're one of those.
I'm one of those.
You know what? I'm happy that you go to the gym. Good. I love it. It's all that matters. If you own it...
I own it.
Perfect.
Yes, and going to the gym, like you were just saying before, I just had a 15-week period, a hiatus from the gym, which mentally and physically could take you down.
Yep.
It's, for mental reasons.
Sure.
You have to go to the gym for endorphins, for your serotonin in your brain. So, like you said, well, you don't know what happened to me. So my pinky toe, I had a hammer toe with a bursitis sac.
Doesn't that just sound like you want to eat more lunch? Isn't that what that sounds like?
Yes, which ulcerated.
Keep eating.
Okay, and my bone was showing. It would look like a science experiment, but the doctor eventually said at that point, he's like, this has become an emergency surgery. So like you said before, I cut a hole out because one of we call them true boos. My spa is Truth and Beauty. So one of my true boos said, I see you're so sad you can't spin anymore. She's like, why don't you just cut a hole out in your spinning shoe? I was like, you are a genius.
Yeah.
I cut a half moon out of the side of my spinning shoe so there was no pressure on my toe.
Awesome.
And I continued to spin until my emergency surgery.
That's crazy. It's something I would do, but that's crazy. But let's take it back even further. So you were recently on a Bravo show, Sisters and Wives?
Yes, Secrets and Wives.
Secrets and Wives.
But Sisters and Wives sounds fabulous.
I think that could easily be a very popular show on Bravo. So if anyone's listening, just start Sisters and Wives, whatever it means. So tell me about it. Is it something you wanted to do? I can't imagine you were gravitating towards reality television.
First of all, it was so surreal because the producer who knew a group of girls on the North Shore of Long Island suggested that, we auditioned for this show, and we were like, this is never
So the show came first before they met you. It's not like you guys inspired
the show came first.
Okay.
And they, interviewed a lot of people. So I was one of the people, and they really liked me. And
well, let's just get into it. I'm never going to be in that situation. What kind of questions? So she's sitting down for an interview to be a reality contestant on a show.
Yes.
Called Secrets and Wives, which leads me to believe that either you or your husband are cheating on one. That's what the name of the show sounds like to me.
Right.
I don't know if I don't even know anything. But
well, I'm definitely not cheating because I have no time. My husband, he's in a little bit of a precarious health situation right now, so I don't really think he has the energy. But we've been married for 20 freaking.
This is Sandy.
Years?
You can say whatever.
20 freaking years. So I don't know what happened in the past. If you said, Cori, here's $1 million, here's a stack of all this money.
Yeah.
Do you think Sandy's ever cheated on you? I wouldn't know how to answer that.
Stop it. Come on. This is your soulmate. This is the guy you live with day in and day out. You really wouldn't know.
People in my neighborhood are going down.
Oh my God, I
People
love this.
that
I
I
love it.
never
I love
thought
it.
in my life that have been married 20, 25 years, approaching 30 years with 4 kids, who they would be like not even the last person on my list, are going down. They're breaking up. So how well do you really know a person? Like,
You're
how
scaring me.
well
What's the year? Is it 20 years in? Is that the average that your friends are starting to realize?
I would say so, or 25 years in.
Wow.
Things, start to happen before, but like I was saying, you really don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You really don't know.
Yeah, but you're behind that closed door.
I'm saying as the observer, as the voyeur. Like,
Gotcha.
I don't know what's going on, and let's say one of my best friends behind closed doors, unless she's going to share that with me. Like, and be very, like.
So now you're sitting down for this. Okay, we'll get it back. I love it. Well, sitting down for this interview, what kind of questions are they asking you? Like, how they want to make sure you're the right person for the show. I'd love to know what they're asking.
Well, you know what's crazy, because the people that question you, I ask them if they're like psychologists or psychiatrists, because they get into your brain. You feel uncomfortable with the questions that they ask you.
Interesting.
And they want to get you out of your comfort zone, I feel, to see how you can deal with it. Because like when the showrunners first came to my house, they came into my bedroom. They wanted to interview me in my bedroom, and I was really uncomfortable. I was like, this is weird. I felt like my personal space was invaded. But then and
then they said get in the bathtub, and then she really felt like that. Go on.
So right from the get-go, it's like you have a crash course in reality TV, because they want to get everything out of you, like all the deepest, innermost, juiciest stuff. Because that's what people want to watch. They don't want to watch, like, oh, let's have a coffee, everything's so great in my life.
So do they, like, I don't know, maybe push you a little bit to make your life a little more salacious than it was? Not that it wasn't, but
they take something that's a 1 on a scale of 1 to 10.
They make it an 11.
No, they make it 100.
Oh,
nice. They make it 100.
Oh.
So, or else they're saying no one's going to be interested. It's like, and then they also give you drinks. They realize, like, if I drink tequila, like, it's a truth serum for me, and it makes me emotional, and like,
I had no idea.
Not a train wreck.
We should start bringing tequila and drinks on the show.
Yes, you need cocktails.
Yeah, I need to know. Tell me a secret.
That's why Andy does that on
Tell me a secret.
He has like a. I think he has the bartender.
You were on the Today Show. I used to watch you. You were
they were drunk the whole time, 24/7.
Yeah, or maybe I don't know.
So obviously you passed the test. They pick you, and now Bravo says congratulations. You've got this show. Go out, make us proud, be salacious.
Yes, and it's like a 13-week or 14-week period of filming, like, and you have to be available 24/7. They'll give you a schedule. This is where you show up, and they just start rolling.
Do they give you topics or whatever you want?
They kind of where they kind of direct you in the lane that they want you to stay in. So, like, if I'm talking about something that happened and maybe I was suspicious of, like, some girl texted Sandy. Like you're saying, how do you So how do you know that this person is loyal and trustworthy, and you know what I'm saying? And then they throw in a girl that says, my husband had an affair, and now I'm divorced, and I'm remarried, and are you having a...
So when you watched it back, did you sit and have a big party to watch it back? What was the watching back? Because I had such a hard time watching myself on TV. I never really wanted to.
I hated my voice. That's the weirdest thing. Like, I hated the way my voice sounded. I thought I sounded like maybe a little Fran Drescher-ish.
No, I'm telling you, sitting right next to you.
And she's great, and I love her.
Love Fran.
I
call her Fran because we go way back to never.
I want to sound like I'm from the Midwest, or Australian, or English.
Well, yeah, you do. I thought you were British when you first said it.
So watching it back, that's interesting. But before watching it back, I have 4 daughters. So they are reality TV junkies. However, when this opportunity came, they were like, no way, they're going to make you look like an a-hole. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the real word.
Well, you did. It's all good.
They're going to, everyone looks like an idiot. And they were set against it.
How old are the girls?
My girls are 28, 20, 17, 16.
Okay, so they're old enough to know what reality television is.
Oh, they know.
Okay.
And if I tell you the Kardashians are playing, it's just like CNN. It's just like a feed on my, like, so you think they're cool? Like, Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
We're so much cooler.
Right.
You know? So
That's great.
So I talked them into it because simultaneously I was opening my Medi Spa.
Right.
And I thought, wow, you can't get better advertising than being on a TV show on Bravo, like millions of people watch.
Sure.
Like, it's crazy.
Great.
So they agreed on that level as long as they didn't have to be in it too much. It was like pulling teeth. Then after the fact, like you were saying, watching it back, it wasn't traumatizing. I actually, in retrospect, had the best experience. It did wonders for my business, although they portrayed us like we were going broke and that crickets were
Right.
in the spa, no one was coming and having a service.
Right.
So you kind of looked like, oh my God, is this happening? And then
Right.
there were rumors that we are going out of business, which I had to completely stop because, thank God, it's 3 years this past Memorial Day.
Congratulations. Mazel tov.
Right. So I would have loved to have done a second season. It didn't work out.
It's okay.
Yeah.
If you had any success on Bravo at all, something will come back around again and will grab you on the
Right.
next wave. That's just the way it works.
Right.
So you're super busy. So you now are running this with your husband, with Sandy, right?
Yes.
You run the business.
Yes, I'm there day to day, so I'm like, really in it. And Sandy's like, from above,
Yeah.
like the financial part and like.
Okay. And it's in Roslyn.
It's
What's
in
the name
Roslyn.
of it?
It's called Truth and Beauty. And I wanted to create a place. I lived in the city for many years before moving out to the burbs after I had my first child.
Sure.
So I would come back to Manhattan for everything, whether it was my eyebrows.
Yep.
I'm a beauty junkie. So
Right.
whether I needed a facial, my eyebrows, my lashes, a chemical peel, Botox, and
I didn't even know all that existed. I didn't even know those were things. So there you go.
Well, you look great, and you don't
no,
really
thank you.
have to worry about it. But
You're
it's
too kind.
but it's whether you're into it or not. I'm
Right.
like so
You love
in.
it.
I'm in.
And you know it, and you understand it, and you're
Yes.
good at it.
Right.
And so
Thank
be
you.
good at the things you're good at, which is what I always say.
Right.
I'm great at the things I'm good at.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at the things I'm terrible at.
Right.
And now we should get better at the things we're not so good at, but run with it, and that's what you're doing.
Like
which is
you
awesome.
probably make people feel amazing with like your whole lifestyle, health and wellness, and like working out. Like
Yeah.
like I was saying, I was miserable when I wasn't working out.
Right.
When people come to my spa, we take care of them also from the inside out, but it's also an external thing, something that they're not happy about that they want to change, and we get them to that result and to that ultimate happy place.
It's great.
So everyone's happy.
Yeah.
And if you're not, we figure out why.
I like that.
And then we'll send you to a psychiatrist,
It's
a
a full-stop
nutritionist,
D'Agostino, whatever it is,
Right.
whatever it is. If you didn't go grocery shopping, we are going to take care of it. They take
Spray
care of
tan.
everything. I love
spray
it.
tan. I'm obsessed with the spray tan. Actually, I don't have one right now. I feel naked.
What's the deal with the spray tan? Is it's better for you or worse for you than the
It's
tanning booths?
so much better.
It's
for
better
you.
than the tanning
Yeah,
booths.
the tanning booths. Which, by the way, I ran a tanning booth in high school, and I never thought I could have a child. I thought like my ovaries were going to be scrambled.
Right.
And
Look at you, four children.
I
Four
had-
children.
I had some
Beautiful.
kids,
You
yeah.
did. But you don't do that anymore. Now it's all spray tan.
Now it's all spray tan.
Okay,
I
so-
do not fry. Right. And look at the people at Dancing from the Stars. I mean, without their spray tans.
Who are they? Can't even
Dancing with-
recognize them.
Dancing with the Stars with their bodies and
Yeah,
their skimpy
it's
outfits.
crazy.
Everyone looks insane.
You see every muscle when you do that. So break it down for me, someone of the lay region who is not immersed in the health and beauty field that you are in that space. What's like the one thing you can't live without? Like if you could do one thing every day, or someone said, what is the, if I was only going to do one thing today?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's
Like where do
really
you start
tough.
kind of thing?
If there was one product,
Yeah, one product,
I think it
one
would probably
procedure.
be lipstick. It would be lipstick that I couldn't live without. If I was on an island, well, then it would be sunscreen because I would fry
Just
up
so I'm
alive.
clear, if you went to a desert island and you could bring 3 things, one of the 3 would be lipstick?
Yes.
I just want to make sure I heard that right because it sounded from where I'm sitting that you said yes. If you were on a desert island and you could bring 3 things, one of the 3 things would be?
Lipstick.
I'm not going to ask a third time because clearly I definitely heard lipstick.
It'll be lipstick.
Do you want to know what my 3 things would be?
Food.
Shoot, 4.
Sustenance.
No, but there's nothing worse than when you have a cold and you need to blow your nose, right?
Oh my God.
You can't get to a tissue fast enough. I used to say, this is my old thing, now you can
Right.
do whatever you need to do. It used to be tissues, tampons, and chapstick.
Right.
I said those were the three things. Now you don't necessarily need a tissue, and I guess after watching Blue Lagoon, you don't really need the other thing either. I guess we're all just going to go at it. So I don't even know why we got into this. What's next for you? Where do you want to see yourself? Where are we going? You want to definitely, obviously, take the
oh my God, this is so exciting.
med spa and make her.
Well, how I see the med spa is, you know who really inspired me? I was very good friends with the owners of Soul Cycle way back when.
Sure.
When they started, what was it? I don't know. Did they celebrate 10 years or 11 years? I don't know. So
108 years.
I remember Elizabeth saying, like, she had this unbelievable idea, and her husband was in finance, and she was like, he was like, Alan was like, if this, you're gonna brand a spinning class, like, I will run down Main Street naked of East Hampton if you make $1. Well, I didn't see him run down yet.
Right.
But
they've
inspired me. They're, you know, a culture, and their brand makes people feel good.
Yeah.
So with Truth and Beauty, that's really why I started this. I want people to feel good. I want them to look good.
Love it.
I want them to be happy. Everything starts out with like your moment of truth,
yeah,
which actually becomes like a very intense psychological session on, like, you know, really why you're here,
right,
and what you want to get out of it. So I would love to take Truth and Beauty all over and sprinkle happiness and goodness and wellness and make people feel good.
That and shoes with a hole at the very end for the pinky toe to come out. Those are her two goals for the rest of her life. Cori,
Yes.
You're awesome. This was a lot of fun. I loved getting to know you. I am not even close to being done seeing you on Broadway. You just have that thing, whatever that is. And so I wish you nothing but the best. I never in a million years thought I would ever head to any kind of beauty spa, and now I'm actually tempted to.
Oh my God.
I didn't finish the sentence, but maybe come to Rosalind.
Well, it's a great pit stop. Like, I don't know if you go to the Hamptons or if you go to Fire Island, but you can stop. We'll give you your moment of truth.
I want my moment of truth.
You will love it.
Okay.
Yes.
I do. I'm kind of into it. I
Can
want to
you
see what I can
probably-
do.
Can you
We
handle
could
the
probably
truth?
do a show from
We could do a show.
We can do a show from
Yes,
there.
we can.
So it'll be easy for you. This is a blank palette.
Yeah.
I have nothing on me. Maybe I have some like Burt's Bee.
my
I don't
God,
even know.
I'm very
Literally,
impressed.
no, don't be, because you're fairly close and you can see.
No, you have great skin.
Oh, thank you.
You
Probably
do.
because I've never used anything. So you get to work with this. You can be my personal beauty Picasso. Do what you need to do and make me shine. Is that a deal?
It's a deal.
And in return, you tell me any kind of body physique you want, and I will give that to you.
I want muscle tone.
Done.
I want to get back to, like,
Easy.
feeling good. I feel like I'm falling apart, my body.
No.
Yes, from not working out.
Starts up
so
here.
I gotta,
So we're going to get back
back
into it. I will help you. You help me.
Oh my God, we could do like a whole routine.
Easy.
I have a
Right?
big
The
waiting
Jenna and
area.
Cori show.
Check
Jenna
it
Cori
out.
show. Yeah, Jory. We'll call it Jory. Or Kenna, whatever it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All the
This
best
was so
to you.
exciting.
I hope you feel better. I hope everyone in the family is feeling good. And
Thank you.
all the best to your daughters
Thank
as well.
you.
Bring them on. Let's have a whole girl film.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Perfect. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Peace out.